Y'all, we are ranting today. I've been wanting to rant about this for a while, but I wasn't sure exactly how to go about it, and I still don't. I don't have a structure, I don't have really... I'm just gonna talk. So, I'm a big girl. It doesn't take a rocket science, it doesn't take a rocket science. Oh my god, it's been a long week. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that I'm a big girl. I'm a huge advocate for body positivity. And I can already see the comments I'm gonna get on this video if anyone watches it. Oh my god, if you're obese, just stop being obese. If you're upset about being fat, just stop being fat. Easy for you to say. Just a public service announcement. Body positivity does not equal encouraging unhealthy habits. Body positivity is not, oh my god, I love being fat, call me a mother effing hippopotamus. Body positivity is, I'm big, but I still love myself. Body positivity is, I'm still hot, even though I might be carrying a bit of extra weight right now. Body positivity is, I'm still worth everything a healthy weight person is worth. It has nothing to do with wanting to be fat or encouraging people to be heavy. You can be body positive while still losing weight. In fact, it's really hard to lose weight in a healthy manner without being body positive and having a great deal of self-love and self-respect and self-esteem. Also, before you go with your just stop being fat comments and like, why would you want to be body positive for being fat when you can be body positive for being not fat? You don't know anything about someone's story. You know, this could be a shot in the dark, but I think it's kind of safe to say that there isn't really anyone who's morbidly obese to the point of having it severely affect their health just because they want to be. Most people that are bigger, myself included, aren't doing this just because we freaking feel like it. Even if it's not a conscious thing, there is something else going on. There's something emotional or health-wise, or just something that causes the person to eat excessively and not have the willpower to move their body enough to cancel it out. That's not to say that people who are unhealthy should just take that as an excuse and run with it. No pun intended. Before you go judging somebody, you should really think about what could be going on with them. And you know, someone whose weight you comment on could have already lost a significant amount of weight. Or they're going through something, they're working on it, it's a process. They're like me and they've realized that there are other things that need to be removed from their path before they can even have the mental capacity to try and lose weight. You just don't know what's going on. Anyway, despite the way I've set up this video, those are not the things I wanted to rant about. Those are things I wanted to get out of the way because I know the kind of comments that videos like this get. And I know that this video is going to get comments like that regardless of me saying those things. Because there will be someone who says, okay, but you're wrong because blank. But whatever. So into the point. I was shopping for a dress for my cousin's upcoming wedding the other day. I was at the mall and I needed to find a size 24 dress. Okay, maybe it's embarrassing to say my dress size, but like you can tell by looking at my body that I'm not small, so there you go. That's my dress size. Anyway, it's hard. It's 10 million trillion times harder for a heavy person to find clothes than it is for a normal sized person. I think every person who is or has ever been large knows that. Why? Because stores make clothes for your average sized person. Many stores have a plus size section. Let me tell you my problem with your plus size section. Why do you have to make me feel singled out and like super apart from normal people because of my weight? Yes, my weight is abnormal. But you're making me as a person feel abnormal. You know, I grew up feeling like a monster, an alien, something not human because of my weight. And by throwing me into a different plus size section away from the normal people section just encourages that. I don't get why you can't just put my sizes with the rest of the clothes. Oh, but I know why. Because for some reason, stores think that plus size people want to dress like their grandmother. If you're not a plus size person, then you can't relate. But if you are, I'm sure you know, especially if you're young, how hard it is to find stylish clothes that are your size. They seem to think I want to wear a potato sack, just something stereotypically older. Like things my grandma would wear, things that I don't want to wear. Let's also point out the fact that they don't do this to men. Not that men don't have issues with being criticized for their weight, because they definitely do. And, you know, they can definitely feel just as bad about this as me. But I personally haven't spent a lot of time in the men's section, so correct me if I'm wrong, because I could totally just be talking out of my booty right now. But I don't recall seeing a men's plus size section. I remember all of the clothes being, for the most part, the same. And you know, they'll just have size this up to size this all on the same rack. Petite to normal to big sizes, just all right there, making all the men feel equal and normal, because it's okay, well, it's okayer for men to be plus size than women. So you're not singling out these plus size men the way you're singling out these plus size women. You're not giving them a totally different clothing selection. You're not making them dress like their grandfathers just because of their size. You know, there have been times where I've had to shop in the men's section because it's just so much easier to find my size in the men's section, because everything is just there. When I was younger, I wore a lot of t-shirts. Women's t-shirts have that fit. What's it called? I think it's called women's fit. So it kind of goes in at the hips, because clothing brands just assume that women want their shirt to be snug and grip the waist, and those shirts would not be my size. Even if I went and ordered online, even if I went searching high and low, I would never find a woman's fit shirt that fit me. My whole life, I've had to buy men's, or as they call it, unisex t-shirts. Because people of my size weren't meant for women's fit. Because I guess, over a certain size, you're not a woman anymore. Or you're a plus size woman, which is just a totally different species, apparently. I ended up not finding a dress. I still plan on going to look some more, but I did not find a dress that day. And I know that if I were like 100 pounds lighter, I could have walked out of there with like 5 dresses. So I just wanted to rant about clothing stores. And think about what I said at the beginning of the video before you say, well, you wouldn't have that problem if you just lost weight. Just remember that you don't know anyone's story, and that, you know, while it's not healthy, someone's worth isn't based on their weight. I'm still a person. We bleed the same blood. My insides are the same. I just have some more fat on me than you do. But I shouldn't be singled out and made to feel like an alien because of that. When I go out shopping, I feel like I'm on a different planet than the rest of the world, or at least I should be. And that sucks. So, I don't know what I expected to accomplish from this video, but I just wanted to rant. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.